recording this call right now. So I'm just extremely grateful to be a part of this revolution, guys. This is literally changing the industry of network marketing. This company, there's never been anything like this in the entire world. I know that this is our first network marketing company, Jay Patnode and I. He's my business partner. We've been doing this for 2 years now. But, you know, just listening to Joey and Matt talk to us over and over and over and really break down what their 8 years in this industry have been like, we now realize how lucky and grateful we are for this entire business of IM Mastery Academy. There's nothing like this on the entire planet. And one day, everyone will know about this entire company, guys. And so just know that this is it's the most disruptive company in the entire planet right now. It's an amazing brand, company, idea, leadership team to ever come to the industry. And so just know that literally everyone in this company wants to join Team Ambition right now. We are so blessed to be a part of this team. It's absolutely crazy. Everyone's eyes are on Team Ambition. Everyone's eyes. Everyone inside this entire organization. It's crazy. You know, and we're very blessed to have Maddie Pips, obviously a part of our organization, one of the best traders inside the entire academy. Go ahead and drop some ones in the chat for Maddie Pips. You've been making some money on his calls, learning some stuff from him along the way. So just know I am so grateful, and I hope you are too as well, guys. And so what we're going to be doing on this call is, you know, this call is designed to create and develop future chairmen and chairwomen that are on this call right now. You know, there's a lot of people on this call right now that really want to take their business to the next level. And that's what these calls are for. They're meant to expand your mind. See, the mind is like the neck of a t-shirt. If me and you were in a room right now and we grabbed my t-shirt and started ripping at the neck of it, it will never go back to the same size. That's what we're trying to do with your brain. That's what I did with my brain. Jake, Karsen, and Jay, the gentleman you'll hear from in a little bit, we all had to stretch our brain, our belief, so we could stretch our business as well, guys. And so my 100% best advice that I could ever give you on this call would be to take out a notebook and take some notes, because it is a proven fact that you will only retain 5% of everything you hear on this call. And if you don't take notes, you're not serious enough to become a chairman or a chairwoman, okay? So my advice, like I said, take notes. Their call is also, I think I might have just heard some accidentally. The call is also, you know, here for a reason, guys. I don't know if you saw in the groups that we were posting in, but, you know, Joey posted a video this morning inside all of our groups where they are actually going to launch a promo, literally the biggest one they've ever done in their entire 8 years of network marketing for our teams. However, in order to be a part of the promo and actually participate in it, you need to at least be a Platinum 1000. And so we have till New Year's, December 31st at midnight for you to crush Platinum 1000. That is 12-12-6, guys. That is not hard to do. Don't compare your past results to your future results. This business has exponential growth. You know, what happened in the last, let's say 1-2 months, maybe 10 months or so on, does not dictate what's coming here in the future, guys. Things are changing and businesses are exploding left and right. Okay. So they're going to be dropping a massive, massive promo that is going to launch you at least 2 ranks past where you are right now. So let's get it, guys. I'm very excited for this call. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Okay. So the first person that we're going to be having come up and kind of share a little bit of what has been helping them elevate their business. They've been going absolutely crazy with their organization, helping tons of people out in North Dakota right now, doing live events, doing leadership calls, plugging in new people, teaching them how the platform works. They've been going crazy. This is one of the hardest working people, a part of our organization specifically, guys. I'm going to go ahead and have Karsen Mosbrucker hop on this call, brand new Platinum 1000 inside this organization. He's going to hop on here and break down exactly how he just crushed P1000, guys. Platinum 1000 is not no rank to look past. This is where you are now making 6 times more than the average network marketer inside the entire world. 6 times more, guys. The average network marketer makes $2 grand a year. That's Platinum 150. You know, Platinum 1000 is absolutely insane. I remember when I hit it, it was a beautiful thing. And so what we're going to do is have Karsen hop on here and break down how he's been helping create duplication inside his business and some of the things that he's doing on a day-to-day basis to really crush it here on this team, guys. So go ahead and drop some 7s in the chat for Karsen. Let's get it. I'm going to spotlight your video, boss. Let's go.
What is up? What is going on, guys? I am so jacked up right now. I can't even explain it. I'm so fired up. It makes me just want to throw my head through a wall, really. But first and foremost, guys, I want to give complete thanks to Josh, to Jay, Team Ambition itself, Jade, my man, helping me through everything, especially my team itself, Nathan, Alex, Jeb, all you guys. I appreciate every single one of you on this call. It really, really means a lot. Dude, first, and I want to give thanks to God. Honestly, I really do. But guys, just kind of get into this. I want to go ahead and kind of explain to you, what I've been doing, how I started, how I got to this rank, how I'm making an extra $1,000 a month just by doing this business. It's really, really simple. It's not complicated. It's not hard. It's simple, simple work. Okay. It's just hard work. If you truly want something, you will do anything in your power to go and get it. Okay. So first and foremost, perseverance, right? What is perseverance? It is continually doing something with seeing zero result. Okay. So let's say, you're shooting hoops, right? And you're not making 3-pointers, right? But if you step on that court each and every single day, day by day, hour by hour, and you continually try and shoot those three-pointers, you're going to start making them. Okay. The same thing applies for this business. If you continually put the work in, just like Josh has, just like Jay has, Jade, all of these guys, you will see results. But it is having that self-discipline to continue to keep going. Okay. So my next point is having the goals. What are your goals day in and day out? Go ahead and write down your goals. When I started out, I simply listened to what Josh and Jay had to say. What they told me, I did. They told me, write down your goals. Go ahead, speak them into existence. Okay. Now, the most important part is take action, massive and urgent action. That's what I did. Okay. If I have a goal, I'm going to go achieve it. If I want it, I'm going to achieve it. It's as simple as that. If you want McDonald's, what are you going to do? You're going to go and drive and get McDonald's, right? The same thing applies here. I wanted to hit P1000. Here I am. Okay. It took me 7 months to get here, but I got here, right? I just took the action and I wanted it, so I achieved it. Okay. Now, the same thing goes for you guys. If you want something, just go ahead and work for it. That's all it is. It's as simple as that. It's not complicated. It's not hard. It's just that simple. Okay. So for my next point, to excel in this business, you have to lead by example, just like Josh and them guys are doing. They're leading by example. And now I'm doing the same thing for my team. I'm leading by example. I'm hopping on calls. I'm helping my teammates out. Okay. I'm showing others what exactly this is and how it can help people in their future financially. Self-development is huge with this. And I myself, I wasn't that good at speaking in front of others. I am speaking in front of over 100 people right now, which is absolutely insane.
Let's go, baby.
Honestly, dude, seriously, you guys, I didn't think some dude from Bismarck, Mandan, North Dakota, 21 years young, would be speaking in front of over 100 people on Zoom right now. I'm going to college right now. I'm going to graduate in spring. I wrestle. I work part-time. But here I am making $1,000 a month residually talking in front of 100 people. Okay? It's just that simple. Just work for it and you will have it. Okay? It's a simple copy and replicate strategy. Okay? If you replicate what we are telling you to do, what we're teaching you to do, okay, you will have the same results, right? It's that simple. Okay? If I can make it, so can you. I 100% believe in that with all my heart, all my faith and belief. If I can do it, if I can do it, so can you. Please get that through your head, get that through your heart. You can do this. All right. I want you to believe that you can do this. Tell yourself right now, I can do this. I will do this. Okay. I will do this, right? It's as simple as that. Once you speak it into existence, you believe it for yourself, you'll do it. Okay. I have a writing, a little affirmation I've written down on my bathroom mirror, right? I read it every single morning before I go to work. It simply goes, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. Okay, you say that to yourself every single day, you're going to start achieving things you never thought you could achieve, right? My next point is your belief system. If you truly believe that you can, do this, that you can succeed in this, you're gonna do it, right? It's that simple. If you believe that you're gonna ace a test and you work for it, you're going to ace that test. Okay. Now the test is, the real challenge is how long can you do this for? Can you do this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, 2 weeks long, 5 weeks long, a couple months, 6 months long. I've been doing this for 7 months and I'm seeing results. Okay. I persevered and I saw results. Okay. I know you guys can do the same exact thing. Okay. If you think you can't, flip that switch, reverse it, and start believing in yourself, because I believe in you. Okay. Because these guys, they believed in me. I believe in you, straight up. Like I said, it just takes time with any sort of progress. Okay. With any progress, it just takes time. That is the formula. It's all it is. It's time. Jake Bloomstrand, he's been doing this for over a year now. Look at him. He is an educator for us. He is a top educator in the business. He is calling out trades for you guys, helping you make money, right? It just took him time. That's all it is. Okay. So if you have goals, write them down, speak them. Okay. I will do this. I am this. I will be this. Okay. I am doing this. I am has so much power in those two words. I am. Okay. I am doing this. All it is I am. You start believing. Okay. Um, my next point is, what you put in is what you get out. Okay. So input equals output. Okay. If you think about that, you dissect it, what are you putting in? Okay. Are you putting in 1 hour of work? Are you putting in 2 hours of work? 3, 4, 5? Whatever you put in is what you'll get out. Okay. Law of attraction. It is so real. It is mind blowing. Okay. I'm a big firm believer in input, output. It's what got me here, really. Just to kind of piggyback of what I did specifically when I first started out, just for you new guys in here, some things that you guys can start doing right here, right now, when you get off this call or tomorrow morning, whatever it may be, is listen to some audios, specifically Go Pro by Eric Worre. Okay, the 7 steps of going pro. I listened to that entire thing probably 5 times now, over and over and over. I took notes, specific notes, everything that I deemed valuable. I wrote it down. Okay, I'm not sure if I have a notebook, my notebook that has all those notes, but it's like 10 pages long of just Eric Worre notes. I'm not even done with it yet. So Eric Worre, Go Pro. Okay, the 7 steps to going pro. Super, super valuable. That's what got me started. And some other things that got me started is watching Alex Morton, Matt Morris. Okay, seeing what the successful people do and replicating in my own way. Okay, success breeds success. Iron sharpens iron. Okay, it's all one thing. It's all the same, man. It's not that complicated. It's super simple. Okay, you may think it's complicated right away, but it's really not. You just have to keep going. You just got to keep going. Keep trucking along. Okay, when you're going for a run, whether it's 1 mile, 2 miles, and you start feeling that fatigue, your mind starts playing games. Oh man, I'm tired. I can't keep going. I can't keep going. Here's the trick to running. Okay, I'm in sports. I run a lot, right? The thing that gets me to the finish line is setting little markers. Okay. Oh, there's a light pole ahead. I'm gonna get past that light pole. I'm gonna keep going. Well, now I find a new marker. I'm gonna reach that new marker. Okay. The same thing goes for this. Okay. I see P150 in my sight. Well, I'm gonna reach P150. Okay. I see P600 in my sight. I'm gonna reach P600. Okay. Now, boom. I see P1000 in my sight. Here I am. P2000. Oh boy, that's coming real, real soon. All right. So just to kind of end my portion of this, guys, first and foremost, believe in yourself, please. If I can believe in you, you can believe in you, right? Second, it just takes time. Okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how long it takes. Okay. For example, Jeff Bezos was bankrupt for 6 years with Amazon. Can you imagine that? 6 years he was bankrupt, right? But in that 7th year, he popped off, and now he is the richest man in the entire world with, I'm pretty sure, over $200 billion to his name. Okay, but what did he do? He didn't give up. Okay, so do not give up. Just keep pushing. Okay, you can do this and you will do this, especially if I can. Okay, my third and last point, guys, you know, it's not that simple. It's it's not that complicated. My bad. It's super simple. You just got to do it. Okay, you can do it. You will do it. It's all it is. But with that being said, I hope you guys got something out of this. I hope that I added value to you guys' lives. If you ever need anything from me, hit me up. I'm open to everyone and anyone for any sort of help. I love helping people. I love helping people educate them and helping them understand their true potential. If I can do it, you can do it. All right. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
Let's go, baby. Hell yeah. Hey, guys, drop some ones in the chat for Karsen. That was his first leadership call ever in front of 106 people. You know, by the way, if you are on this call and you're not sharing your video, but you want to go chairman, I really recommend you start sharing your video right now. I see everyone who is right now. Shout out you. You know, you're already stepping out of your comfort zone. You know, if you're not yet, don't feel embarrassed. Let it rip. Let your video out, guys. You will help yourself way more by stepping out of the comfort zone. Yana, see you. What's up? What's good? Well, guys, that was absolutely awesome. You know, Karsen, I really appreciate that. You know, it's crazy. I remember North Dakota. We came out to an event this summer, and I don't even think you were ranked. I don't even think you were. You know, I literally, you know, I remember we walked up to you and you were just like, what's going on? You know, I want to take this serious. And we're like, let's do it. We rocked out the event, and we all kind of hung out for a little bit, but it's so crazy to see how far you've came in such a short amount of time. You know, the time's going to pass either way. You might as well go all in, you know? So I really appreciate that coming on, guys. So next person we're going to pass it to is one of the top educators inside of all of Team Ambition. Thousands of people are looking up to this guy right now. It's absolutely crazy. And I remember when he started a year and a half ago and he knew nothing. That's what's so cool about this guy. It's exponential growth. You start off knowing nothing and you end up creating something insane, guys. This is one of my really good friends, business partners, and a mentor to thousands of people right now all over the entire world. Bloom! Let's go, baby. I'm going to spotlight your video and let's get to it, boss. What are some things that have helped you crush Platinum 2000, maintain it, and flying your way to P5000 right now? Let's get it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm blessed to be on this call. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jake Bloomstrand, one of the educators. If you don't know by now, if you're brand new, welcome. First of all, I'm just going to go over a few things that I thought would be helpful for you guys that helped me. But props to Karsen for hopping on in front of all these people. I know it's not easy talking in front of this many people, let alone, you know, getting on a trading call. No one truly knows how hard it is, risking people's money. They're taking and believing in you, and you're showing your face. And that brings me to one point, is showing your face every single day. All of you guys are showing your face. I see a lot of awesome faces, a lot of familiar faces. If I don't know you yet, I'd love to connect with you. But showing your face is honestly step one. It's every single day. And you can show your face in other ways than a Zoom call. You can show your face in the chats. You can show your face in the Telegram chats every single day. I have leaders on my team, they're typing in the chats every single day, and everyone knows who those people are. If people don't know who you are, I've realized over the past year and a half, the more you're involved, the more you're going to actually evolve in every single aspect, even with trading. You know, it's a weird mindset thing. The more you're involved in the community, you're going to get so much more out of the opportunity if you just, you know, go all in on each part of this. And so showing up, showing your face is really crucial. I show up every night showing my face trading. Ask yourself, how are you going to show your face? How are you going to show your leaders and the people on your team that you're showing up? They're only going to do as much as you're going to do. If you're not typing in the chats, they're not going to type in the chat. If you're not going to host a trading call, they're not going to host a trading call and teach what you want to be taught. You got to go out there and do it. And it takes a lot of courage and a lot of failure to get there. And I've failed so many times, but you have to not be scared of failing, because you got to fail. You have to fail. And a lot of people don't think that, and they just quit. And that's one thing that I wanted, you know, be the person everybody knows. You know, you want everyone to know like who you are, how you're going to make a difference, help as many people as you can. The more people you can help, the more money you're going to make. It's simple. I found that out real fast. I couldn't help people when I got in this. I was a P600, couldn't really help them in any way. I couldn't teach them anything. That's why it fell. I thought I was like, yeah, I think I'm done with this. I don't know what to do. But, my mindset flipped, hopping on these calls, being more involved. And I just, went all in on it. And, I learned how to trade. Once I learned how to trade, I just started teaching people how to trade. And it was just a domino effect. So just ask yourself, what more can you do after this call? What more can you do? I have two guys. One, I think he's on this call. His name is Tyler. He has been studying my trading game, and I actually got on a call with him the other night, and he was leading a group of 10 people, and it brought me back to February, January. I was like, this was me 8 months ago, 11 months ago. 11 months ago. Like, it's just crazy how far you can come if you just stick with it. So, that's just putting the effort. And then I got another guy, I hopped on a call with him today. His name is Eddie. I don't know if he's on this call or not, but he literally just watched videos and videos and videos of my stuff and literally marked up a chart exactly how I'd mark it up, just because he took the time to study. Not a lot of people are willing to put in the time to learn actually what works. Doesn't mean you have to trade like me to have success trading. A lot of strategies work, but it's just those little things that people are doing that I saw myself months and months ago doing. Can't wait to see what they're doing, months down the road. The next point I want to bring up is discipline with trading. It's a big thing when you're trading, and I just keep hearing about a bunch of blown accounts. Guys, why? If you follow what we preach, you lose 5%, you'd have to lose 20 sessions in a row to blow your account if you're following the script. 20 sessions in a row. I don't think we ever had 20 losing sessions in a row on Team Ambition HFX educators. So please, stick to the script. I don't want to, it breaks our hearts as educators that people are, losing their money like that. Losses happen. I get it. I lost last night. I might go live, but a lot of people won. It's just how it goes. You have to admit when you lose. You got to accept a loss, and it's if you can get through that stage of failing. So stop acting like you're retiring tomorrow. That's something I've heard. Cole Wild actually brought that up to me. He's like, a lot of people, they just think they're going to get into this in 1 month and they're going to retire the next month. I promise you, it's not how it works. This is long-term investing. And I watched this video about an hour ago. It's like, it's not about how much you can make, it's about how much you can keep. Shaquille O'Neal was talking about that. So, make that money. You can go 5-0. Are you able to stop? Do you have that discipline to stop trading and keeping, your profits? So that's a little bit about trading. About building tips. A lot of people want to form a team. If you're on this call, something that helped me was getting guests on HFX Zoom calls. Give them a little taste of what we have to offer, whether that's offer profit call, Stratton call, Matty Pips Zoom call. Give them a little taste on a live session, and that's it. Give them one call, and then that's what they want to hear after an overview. Give them a live session, and then don't give them it again. They have to join, in order to access, what they just saw. That's one thing that I did, and I still do. If people are kind of hesitant, I've learned that's a good tip to build as well. And social media, I see a lot of people's social media that I follow, and a lot of it's just like people are screenshotting and then the name like pops up. You want to make your own content. That's fine to have the same post, but you don't want someone else's name on that post. I've learned that it just looks ugly on social media. I'm just going to be honest. It just looks ugly. Make it your own, and just take their name, whatever you got to do, crop their name out of it or something. Just so you're not showing that other person, like you're just copying them. Because a lot of people that we follow, you know, we have all different followings. So create your own content. Don't just repost everybody's content. You know, create your own, be your own person. That's a big thing in this business as well. Making up scripts, creating different content, drawing on your story, whatever it is. And don't just be a robot trading. I just click through a lot of people's, it's just trading. And a lot of people that I've heard that followed, I had to learn that quickly for me. People are like, dude, I know what you're doing. Like, all I do is this every night. And, you know, they don't care. So marketing this is a big tip. Josh does a great job of posting on his story. You know, Kessler on this call does as well. If you don't know Kessler, you should know him. Great guy. But just make your life exciting at the end of the day. Make it exciting. Make it that you love what you're doing. Everyone should know what you're doing. At the end of the day, you got to be excited about this, or else you shouldn't be in it, to be honest. We love what we do here. Everyone on this call, you know, loves it, and that's why they're on here. That's why you guys are on here today. So yeah, Dylan in the chat, be yourself. Yeah, it's at the end of the day, be yourself, be real, be honest, be open, help as many people as you can. So that's really all I got for you. You know, you see me on the trading charts. I'm not really a speaker in this sense, but we have a big Alpha Profit call at 9, so don't miss that. And then if you want to learn a little bit at 11, I'll be going over live analysis and doing some trades as well. So appreciate everybody. Blessed to be here, and we'll see you guys soon.
Hey, well, let's go, Bloomy. Let's go, guys. Drop some 2s in the chat. Let's get some 2s in the chat. Let's go for Jake Bloomstrand. I appreciate that a ton, man. You know, it's crazy, guys. We've had a long journey with Jake. He is one of the very, very few people that didn't actually end up quitting, and look at the results he has. That's what we try to teach on these calls, is if you are just the type of person that has enough here and here to not quit, you will have results. He's one of the very few people who didn't, but he has a lot of results. It's all just a mind game. This whole business is 90% spiritual mindset and 10% physical. It's all about the spiritual mindset. That's why we do these calls, guys. Jake, you know, it's funny. I was not involved when I first got in. Neither was Jay. We weren't involved enough whatsoever. You know, I got Kessler on the call, and I actually just co-hosted them. And that's my upline, Kessler on this call, guys. And it's so funny in terms of not being involved. You know, when Jay and I found this business, we'll be very blunt. We were, you know, partying in college like absolute animals. We weren't taking this serious. We cared more about hanging out with friends and, you know, obviously drinking and all these dumb things. And they were non-income producing activities. I would literally, you know, Kessler would text us every single day, and he'd be like, let's go out there and, you know, let's go show people, let's set up meetings, you know, let's take this serious, let's help our leaders, you know, and so on and so forth. And we were just like, look at our phone, like, you know, and it was just crazy. We weren't here in the business. And I think that's just so crazy, guys. I used to call Kessler in the morning, and I would be like, dude, I am so hungover right now. Like, I need to just quit this shit. I need to fucking just go, excuse my language, I need to go all in on this business. And that's what these calls are about, is you making that switch, that decision in your life where you're like, I'm done playing around. I'm sick of not making money. I'm sick of tired of being tired. I want to go all in. I want to become successful in this. That was the changing point in everything, guys. I want you to ask yourself a question before I pass it to the last speaker on this call. Am I giving myself, or am I giving this my all? Like, I want you to literally ask yourself that. Am I giving this my all? Am I going all in? Am I doing whatever I can to be successful in this, whatever it takes? Be honest with yourself. If you are, in the very near future, you will start seeing results. If you're not, you might not see results when you want to see them, guys. And so that was the decision that really changed us. The last thing I'll just touch, Jake, you mentioned Instagram stories. When we first started the business, all we would post is trading. And I would literally go to family events. My aunt's like, oh, that's so cool that you're doing entrepreneur stuff. But she even said to me, she's like, yeah, like me and, you know, all your cousins and stuff, we sit here and we see who gets half through your stories the fastest. And I was like, wow, that's a wake-up call. Even my own family is tapping through myself as fast as possible. So what that means, it's not bad to post trading stuff in your story, but you need to, okay, so imagine this is your entire network and only this many of them are interested in trading right now. You need to, in order to establish your brand, post stuff where everyone else will have value too, whether it's personal development, whether maybe, let's say it's a new book you're reading, whether it's, maybe a new product or service that you have, whether it's a, significant other, whether it's vacations, whether it's, going to, a cool new entertainment type thing. You got to post other content, post your pets, post food, post anything, guys. Get used to posting multiple pieces of content because it's about providing your audience some sort of value. So they want to watch your story. And then eventually they're going to want to have your life, and they're going to start by realizing it's trading. So guys, without further ado, we're going to be passing it to the next speaker on this call. This is my personal business partner. He has came so far in this business. He convinced me to do this business. I was not going to show a person on planet Earth anyone about this business. I told Custer, like I said, he's up on this call, I'll never show anyone this. I'll only trade. I'll never do the network marketing side ever. I literally told him never. And, guys, thank God that Jay Patnode was there for me and able to, have me have a paradigm shift in my head and get me to realize the potential of the amount of people we can impact. And look what it's done now. It's absolutely crazy, guys. And so this is one of my best friends. It's my business partner. He's helped tons of people. He's an absolute crazy guy. He's going to hop on here and break down exactly how he's been able to help thousands of people now all across the world as a partnership inside this business, guys. Let's get it. I'm going to have Jay come on here. Let's get it, boss. You ready?
What's going on? Appreciate that introduction. I know
That's a fresh cut. That's a fresh cut.
I got the fresh cut now, but I know the whole entire team is happy that you are here. You've been an amazing leader to, everybody, and the best business partner I could ever ask for. I am very grateful for you every single day. The things that we've been able to accomplish together and as a team over the last 2 years is nothing short of amazing. It makes me happy in itself. But what's going on, everybody? My name is Jay. For those of you guys that do not know me, I'm Josh's business partner, 23 years old, from Minneapolis, Minnesota. And I just kind of want to get on here and share a couple of things with you. But before I continue, if you guys are enjoying this call and getting some value, can I hear some ones in the chat? Can I see some ones in the chat? Please. Love that. Love that. Love that a lot. All right. So, as far as this business goes, and when it comes to, building a team and just in this business in general, you have to understand you have to become more effective. And what I mean by that, you have to become more effective. You have to start becoming more effective. Think about this. And if you guys haven't been taking notes so far, I would say take some notes on the next couple of things I'm going to be talking about. But in this business, you want to become more effective. And how did I become more effective? I started managing my activity levels. I woke up every single day and said, I have to attack the day. Me and Josh would yell, let's go. We're going to kill the day.
Let's go.
Let's go. He's going to drink a Celsius. I'm going to get some coffee. I'm going to do some push-ups. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm ready to attack the day every single day. Because every single day we had to think, what am I going to do to get the business moving forward? What are we going to do to get the needle pushing? What are we going to do to make the next day elevate? What are we going to do to have this day be great? Is it, reaching out to people? Is it, calling our leaders? Is it devising, a new promo or a plan or something? Every single day we're waking up ready to attack the day. You got to have that energy. It might not always be easy, but you have to understand once you do it for long enough, it becomes a part of you. It becomes a part of you. It becomes who you are. You have to do every single thing you can every single day to get the business moving from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. If you got work, if you got to do that, it is what it is, but your mind should still be thinking about this. And, to become more effective, you have to speed up. You have to speed up. You can't manage time, but you can manage your activity levels. The time is going to pass regardless. We're going to have those same 24 hours in a day. Everybody has the same 24 hours in a day to take advantage of. But what are you going to do during that? Are you going to go ahead and, sleep for 10 hours a day? Or are you going to sleep for 6 or 7 and get up and attack the rest of the day? Are you going to play the video game for 3 to 5 hours a day? Are you going to go ahead and bullshit on the phone? Are you going to go ahead and, go hang out with friends? What is it that you're going to do? You can't manage your time, but you can manage your activity levels. You can manage what you're doing in that time. That's how you become more effective. There's not too many secrets to it. It's managing what you're doing during that time, managing your activity levels, And what do I mean by speed up? You have to speed up. You have to do more. Do more. It's that simple. Do more. more calls, more prospecting, more follow-ups, more promotion. I wouldn't say more trading, but more studying of trading. You know, not more trading, but more studying of trading. You have to do more. Some of you guys think that you've talked to everybody in the world that you can talk to. You know, you've used your whole entire warm market. But I bet you if I said, let me get your cell phone, and I went through and started with the contacts and said, who's this? Oh, that's somebody I don't think they'd be interested. Doesn't matter. Still reach out to them. You never know. I have gotten people into this business that I never in my wildest dreams would think they would go ahead and do this business. I've had people reach out to me that I never ever thought would, want to do something like this. That's judging a book by its cover. You can't do that. You don't know. You don't know who's going to be the next, Matty Pips. You don't know who's going to be the next Josh. You don't know who's going to be the next Joey. You don't know who's going to be the next Jake. Who's the next Karsen? Who's the next Jade? You don't know. It can be anybody. So you have to just go ahead and do more. Do more of that. And the one thing, I want to talk about as far as being effective, you have to realize that it doesn't matter about the past. It doesn't matter whether you grew up with a rich family or a poor family. It doesn't matter whether, you can't speak, you're afraid of public speaking. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter on any of those things. It doesn't matter if you're not smart. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whatsoever. This in itself is all up to you. You can literally do anything in the entire world, but especially with this business, with the people we have around us and, the team, the amount of not only with, building the business and trading, but just the amount of people that are here to help you on a mental level, you can do anything. I thoroughly believe with the people around me right now, I can do whatever it is in the world that we put our minds to. I know, I don't only believe, I know we're going to go ahead and max out the comp plan. I know I'm going to become a 6-figure trader. I know these things because I know the people that are around me, the group that we have been able to, come to as a collective and establish so far. It's amazing. So just take advantage of that, take advantage of that. Understand it doesn't matter what happened now. It matters, what happens in the future. Because in life, you have to know two things. You just have to know two things, where you are right now and where you're going. And if you can know that, if you can understand where you are right now and understand where you're going, nothing can stop you. 2 years ago, let me take you back. 2 years ago, when me and Josh, first started this business, a year and 11 months is what it was. Where were we at? We were in my apartment. He had came over. He burst in the door talking about how he got off of a call with this guy named Kessler. About how he was just the biggest douche. He's trying to sell me this scam or whatever it was, this trading group or something. And I had told him that, I was a part of it. And, we sat down and we talked and, long story short, we kind of started, deciding that, we wanted to partner up with it and go with it and, run with it. But where we were right there, we were in my place. We were getting ready to get drunk and go out to the bars. It was, if anybody, is from Fargo in here, it was a ladies' night. It was a Thursday. We were going to, go to one of the bars and, have a lot of fun. But that's where we were right there. And we understood where we were, but where we wanted to go. We didn't know exactly how, but we knew where the hell we wanted to go. We knew exactly where we wanted to go. We sat there, a couple of drinks in us, thinking about all the places this business could take us. It took us longer than we expected as far as getting off the ground, but that's because we weren't effective. We weren't speeding up. We weren't doing more. We weren't doing the things that we needed to do on a daily basis for, honestly, the first 7 months, and then a little bit for a whole year, honestly, but for sure the first 7 months. And it took us having, a business of 80 people crashing down to 3 to understand where we needed to go, truly, or what we needed to do to get there. So we always knew where we were. We always knew where we wanted to go. It was just figuring out how we're going to get there. And that's what we try to do for everybody now is whatever vision you have, we are gladly and willing to help you with that. All the people in here that are, speaking, they would definitely help you go out of their way to do whatever it is that you needed them to do. You just have to go ahead and ask. You have to become more effective. What is being effective? Getting things done in a quick manner, but calm and efficient. Getting things done in a quick manner, but also being calm and efficient. You have to be calm and efficient, but you have to speed up. That's what I'm getting to. You have to do more and you have to speed up. Whatever you think that you've been doing to this point, you think you've done enough, you think you've done everything you can try, that is not true. I just want to drill that into your guys' head because I realized in myself that we had thought we messaged our whole entire warm market. We thought wouldn't you think after a year, you would think there'd be nobody left to talk to? After a whole entire year, you would think there'd be nobody left to talk to. We went back to zero and we rebuilt it. There was still people to talk to. I don't even know if there's what billion people on this planet or billions. I don't know how many people are in this world, but there's a lot of people in this damn world. There's always somebody new to talk to. That's just what it is. So you have to become more effective. You have to do more. You have to speed up, and you have to understand where you are and where you're going, and understand. And to be one of the most things, one of the best things, or one of the things you have to realize about becoming effective, and it'll really, change your mind on this, is you're not competing with anybody. We're not competing with other people. We're not competing. The only person you're competing against is yourself. You're competing with the version that you were yesterday, with the version that you are today. You really have to understand that. Don't worry about what other people are doing. So what if somebody's built faster? Will they stay? I've seen people hit P600 in 5 days. I've seen people hit P600 in like 2 weeks and quit the business. It's just that simple. You just have to understand you're not competing with anybody else, because who knows if they're going to be there in the long run. Worry about yourself, focus on yourself, compete with the version that you were yesterday so you can accomplish and attack today. It is that simple. Compete to get better with yourself every single day. And I promise you, there is no better feeling than having success in this business. There is no better feeling. The things and we're nowhere near the goals that we want to reach. But the ability to get up every single day and work with, my brother, my business partner, someone I, care about, and be able to, just wake up, cook dinner, go to the gym, hang out, it is an unbelievable feeling. But all it takes is just putting in the amount of time and the work that it takes. Become more effective. Do more, speed up, compete with the version of yourself that you were yesterday, and understand where you are right now and where you're going. And once you can get that done, and once you can understand those things, and once you implement that in your life, everything, and I mean everything, will change. So that's all I really wanted to say to you guys. I appreciate, for you guys allowing me to take the time, and it's always a blessing and a pleasure to go ahead and speak with you guys. I hope you guys got some knowledge. But before I pass it back to Josh, I just want to see something. If you guys are dedicated and committed to this, to hitting chairman, 2021 is the year that United Traders, Team Ambition, we pop 15 chairman. If you're going to be one of those and you believe it, if you know where you are and you know where you're going, let me see you put some ones in the chat. If you know where you are and you know where you're going, let me see some ones in the chat.
Hey, man, I think 100 chairman, bro. We got quantum goals.
We got big goals, man. 100 chairman,
Let's get it. Awesome, bro.
Love to see it.
Hey, I appreciate that a ton, Jay. Obviously, all the value you just provided is massive. I see a ton of ones in the chat right now. I see a lot of serious people. Let's get it. I'm excited right now. I hope you guys are excited. So, Jay, obviously, Jake, Karsen, thank you guys so much for just sharing on this call. That was absolutely crazy. That was a great call. It really was. Just all the information that you guys were able to bring down. Jay was kind of talking about this consistency that we did. People work hard for 30 days, maybe 60 days, but when you do it for 6 months, like a year, you change as a person. And now we're like, we don't even think about it. We're constantly doing the 3 Ps. We're prospecting, we're promoting, and we're presenting. We don't even think about it. It's just happening. You're just doing it now. You're in a flow state. You got to get to the flow state. Absolutely crazy. Jay says, give the new guys screws and bolts. I can drop a few screws and bolts real quick, guys. We have 10 minutes or so just in general, but we'll kind of just fly through it though. Really, these are some things that have really helped me. I want you to, understand that the bolts and screws calls are going to happen, every single Thursday. These calls happen every single Thursday. There's some things that I'm going to cover here real quick, just in general, but I kind of want to let you know something right now. If you are brand new, type a 1 in the chat. I want to see some ones in the chat if you're brand new, less than a month into the business. Okay, go ahead and type a 1 in the chat. Completely fine. If you are, welcome to the team. Welcome to this business. Welcome to a life-changing opportunity That's absolutely crazy, guys. And so I want to kind of explain something. When, you know, you are born, you know, maybe you've heard this before, maybe you've not, but when you are born, you start off as a clear glass of water. You are the purest form of life. There is nothing that has tainted you at all. You are, you know, just the purest form of life on the planet. You haven't heard anything bad from your parents or friends. You haven't been involved in anything bad, drugs, let's say that. You haven't gone to school. You haven't heard other influences that have changed you as a person. You are the purest form of life. And this what happens, guys. Basically, as you go out there in the world and you start to, you know, get involved, maybe you, you know, got involved in, you know, with the wrong crowd. Maybe you ended up doing bad in school. Maybe you had, you know, negative environments like your parents or whoever your whole life. You start to become tainted. You know, you start playing bad video games, you start listening to bad music, you start hearing all these negative stuff, and it's like your clear glass of water. Imagine, you know, I take this, you know, this what do you want to call it, wild berry, you know, Celsius, and every time that you have something negative in your life, it's being poured into your clear glass of water, and you are becoming more and more tainted as life goes on. And this is the thing, by the time you find this business, you are this tainted glass of water, but you don't even realize it because we're numb to it. You're numb to what's going on in your life most of the time. You don't realize who you are until you wake up. And so you're this dirty glass of water right now. And then you find this business and you go, all right, I want to go become a millionaire and change lives with this business. This is the process of it. In order to actually become chairman, in order to actually, you know, develop who you are, you need to untaint yourself. You need to start doing every single day personal development. Imagine I have a clear glass of water. You're pouring it back in, a clear glass of water. You need to start hanging around the right people, positive people. The people you're spending 10 hours with, some of them you should only be spending 10 minutes with. And some people you're spending 10 minutes with, you should be spending 10 hours with. You keep pouring more clear water back in. You get your spirituality up. You start doing positive affirmations. You start attending these calls. You start growing in all the different areas you need to grow in. And by the time that you are clear again completely, you are a chairman. That's how this business works. Right now, we're all cleansing the toxicity that we've had in our entire life. You need to make sure, like Kessler just said, nobody pours dirty water back into your glass. You need to protect your energy, protect what you are trying to grow right now. It's very important. I disassociated myself from everyone that was negative in my life. My best friends from high school, I disassociated myself. It doesn't mean it said, hey guys, I can never talk to you again. I started picking up their calls less. I stopped hanging out with them as much. I started hanging out with the right people. I started hanging out with people in the business. I started getting more serious. I stopped going to hang out with my friends that wanted to go out to the bars and drink. I stopped hanging out with my friends that were lazy and only wanted to watch Netflix or play video games. I stopped hanging out with them and I started hanging out with the right people. And then that's when your glass really gets clear. And so I challenge you to start paying attention to your environment. I want you to basically write down later tonight, what are the things that are distracting you? What are the things that are holding you back? It's okay if it's your parents. It's okay if it's your significant other. It's okay if it's, you know, your friends. It's just about identifying it. You want to identify these things. Is it Netflix? Is it video games? You know, you got to take the proper action and remove those things from your life in order to elevate where you are right now. Your current results that you have right now equal your current identity. Who you are as a person right now is why you have the results you have right now in the business. And that's okay. Doesn't mean you failed, nothing at all. What that means though, is in order to elevate your results, you have to elevate yourself as a person as well. You have to start changing who you are as a person. It doesn't mean you're being fake or anything like that. What it means is you're starting to become the person that you truly want to be without having the outside environment start affecting who you are. You know, imagine if you hung out by yourself every day, you know, you would go back to who you knew yourself when you were younger, you know. It's about really surrounding yourself in the right environments, guys. And so I'm going to just share a couple things right now because we don't have very much time that have really helped me in terms of this business. Okay, guys, understand that this whole organization is based off of 4 steps. It's 4 steps in this entire organization. They're very simple. Go ahead and write these down, okay? This changed everything for me. I called Joey Wilson after this and I was like, what? I was like, dude, I was like, how does no one know this? Why did no one teach me this? He goes, well, I knew it. And I'm like, so guys, when I heard this, it literally changed everything for me. So I really hope it helps you a lot. If you know it, awesome. If you don't, write it down. This is called the 4-step system of the entire industry, and it's called IPET. IPET. Okay. This is very crucial. Okay. When you get someone started in the business, you know, you're so excited. You just got a new sponsor, you got a new customer in the business, and you just want to tell them everything that you've learned. You're like, come on, just learn all this. You know, you're laying it on them. You're overwhelming them. You're trying to cram X amount of time that you've been in the business worth of knowledge that you've gained into them in one day. What you have to do is understand the structure of the business, guys. The first thing in IPET that someone needs to learn how to do, obviously trading takes time. You know, that takes time. That is the other side of the business. However, the first thing that you need to learn how to do is the I, which is inviting. That's the first thing you want to teach someone how to do. That's the most important thing right there. That is the most important thing in the entire business, is learning how to properly invite. If you can't get good at inviting, no one's going to want to check out your opportunity. So it's important to study the professionals that are good at inviting. Matt Morris, you know, I've watched every single video. Drop a 7 in the chat if you've listened to Matt Morris before on YouTube, guys. Go ahead and drop a 7 in the chat real quick. I just kind of want to know real quick. It's got to be a good amount of people that have heard Matt Morris on YouTube, guys. And so with inviting, you know, you'll learn how to actually draw attention to the business. You'll learn how to set up more calls. You'll learn how to effectively communicate with cold or warm market prospects. We're not going to really talk about how to invite on this specific call, just in general. But that's the first step in the business of teaching someone that's in your business, inviting. The next step is, once they get good at inviting, you start teaching people how to do the P, which is presenting. You now learn how to present. The person with the clicker gets paid quicker. Usually the person at the front of the room makes the most money. And so what your goal is to, after you get good at inviting, to get good at presenting, which takes time. The only reason I can do the overviews that you guys maybe see throughout the day is because I've done thousands of them. I swear, like literally thousands. I remember doing my first overview with Kessler, and I got off and I called him and I was like, dude, that was the worst thing I've ever done in my entire life. Like, I cannot believe I just did that. I was so embarrassed. And of course, you know, him being a leader, he goes, oh, no, you did great. But I knew I did not do good. And it's okay. What you want to do is fall on your face. Get bloody. Who cares? You know, there's unlimited prospects in the world. It's about you developing your skills with presenting the business. It's okay. Just try it and try it and try it and try it. Do another rep over and over and over and over and over. And, you know, you go do 400 calls and I guarantee you'll be amazing at doing the presentation by the time that comes. So that's the second part, is presenting. The third part is enrolling someone. It is so crucial to enroll someone properly in this business. You know, if you sign them up, but you don't set them up for like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days, excuse me, they're probably only going to last for a month. You just had a sale rather than a new business partner. You close the sale rather than launching someone. We want to properly launch someone. We want to set them up for success. It's crucial to set someone up for success. You want to make sure that they have all their websites bookmarked so they know what to do and when to do. You want to make sure that they have their trading account set up, how they use the products and services. You want to make sure they know these things in order for them to properly teach their team, guys. So crucial that you set someone up for success. Jade Hepper, Jake Bloomstrand, Jay, a lot of these people, tons of leaders in the business know how to properly set someone up. If you don't, it's very important to learn it, guys. So that's the third one. And the fourth one is train. It's important to learn how to train your new prospects, your new sponsors, how to invite, present, enroll, and train their people. That's what this whole business is, guys. It's all about duplication. Imagine it's one big game of telephone, one big game of telephone. Whatever, you know, for an example, if you don't know what telephone is, like, I'd be surprised if you don't, but telephone is where, you know, let's say you're in a line of 8 people and you tell a little message in the ear to the first person, they have to pass the message all the way down the line of people. And then you see what the message is at the end, if it was the exact same or if it was different. Imagine you have hundreds of people on your team in a year from now, hundreds, if not thousands of people inside your organization. Don't you want to make sure everyone's being set up for success? Don't you want to make sure everyone is having the same exact experience that you did and learning and knowing what you need to know and what they need to know to be successful? That's why it's so crucial to properly set someone up for success. That's what I explain to new people who want to build the business. If I can tell they just want to trade, I don't go through the effort of explaining all this to them because I'm sorting. What I do is I basically ask them, do you want to earn residual income with the rest of us? And I say that. And then basically, if they say yes, as I'm setting them up, I'm explaining to them, hey, everything I'm saying to you and setting you up and how I'm doing it, this is how you'd want to help your person if they got started, if I wasn't there. And so it's all about creating leaders. That's what it's really about, guys. So, you know, just know that that's extremely important. IPET. Another thing would be if you have someone on the overview, a really, really easy way to actually have someone get signed up after the overview is just text them and say, do you have any questions or are you ready to get started? That's it. Do you have any questions? Are you ready to get started? Never, ever, 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 ever message them and say, what did you think? Because when you say that, you just access the logical side of the brain. And, decisions for, joining a business or not are 90% emotional, but you're allowing the logic side of the brain to come into the situation. What you want to do is access the emotional side of the brain. If you're going to say, what did you like best? Say it like this. Or if you're going to say, what did you think? Say it like this. Say, what did you like best? Figure out what they like best, the emotional side of the brain, and agree with them. And then say, do you have any questions? Are you ready to get started? Simple as that. Close early, close often, except in this business, we're not doing, a sales job like a dealership. We're launching people. So launch early and launch often, guys. And so that's something that's really huge. Another thing I kind of wanted to mention real quick is this is probably one of the last things I'll talk about. This is called the success formula. Okay. This is what really, this woke me up. It really woke me up. This is something by Grant Cardone, guys. Grant Cardone is in real estate. Grant Cardone basically says that this is how you have success in any industry. This is how you differentiate yourself from everyone else. This is about you standing out from everyone else. Okay, that's really what it's about. And so the first thing you got to do in success is, whether you're going to be a realtor, whether you're going to be, the best cookie maker, whether you're going to be, whatever, the best, network marketer, you have to get the most attention as possible. Every single person that knows you in your life, when they hear your name, they got to think this business. You got to get tons of attention. You got to get loud. You got to post on your social media consistently. You got to let your family know. You got to let your friends know. You got to own up to this. Become part of it. That's how you actually get to where you want to go. You have to brand yourself. Be a wolf. You have to get loud about it. Post on social media every single day about several different things. Message every single person in your contacts and in your phone book and let everyone know. It's okay. They don't have to join everyone. That's not the whole point. It's about letting everyone know. Because when you let everyone know, you know what the second part is in the success formula? You're going to start getting criticism. Your friends and your family, they're going to start going, you need to quiet down a little bit. I know you, and people know I know you, and it's embarrassing. You need to just calm down a little bit. That's good. That's really good. That's a sign that you're on the right track right there. You're getting enough attention. You're getting criticism. And what happens when you get criticism? You eventually get part 3, haters. And I'm not sitting here oh, haters. No, haters are actually super important, because here's the thing, people that like you, yeah, they like you, they talk about you, whatever. But people that hate you, I hate what that person's doing. I hate that business. I hate seeing on social media. They will spread this information, which is very good, way faster than anyone will ever do it in your life. Haters for Jay and I, oh my goodness, dude. So many people found out about our business because of the haters. And so that's really important. And then here's the fourth part, just persist. Attention, criticism, haters, attention, criticism, haters. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And then one day, boom, it turns into admiration and you have success. They're going to go from, dude, I don't know that person, let me tell you how I know him. I swear that thing changed my entire life, guys. Understanding that. It's really, really important. It changed everything for me, guys. So my best advice as we close out this call is whatever goals you have for yourself, 10x them. 10x your goals. Have quantum goals. Start doing positive affirmations every single day. Every day that I'm in the shower, I'm sitting there and I'm literally I'm a leader. I'm a chairman. I'm wise. I'm helping people. I'm helping create other chairmen. I'm learning. I'm growing. I say all these things over and over and over and over and over because I'm trying to get a bulletproof mindset. Doesn't happen in one day. I'll tell you that. It does not happen in one day. When you first start doing your positive affirmations, it's going to feel weird. You're going to feel like you're lying to yourself. That's okay. It's important to start it though. You got to start doing it, because if you say it over and over and over and over and over and you just keep doing it and it becomes, something you don't even think about, down the road, boom, you turn into that thing you were just talking about. Whatever you think about the most is what you're going to become. So start doing positive affirmations. Make it happen, or it's going to happen without you. Every day, say, I have to be successful. I have to be the best at this. I have to go all in. Make it an obligation, a duty. This is way bigger than just about you. This is about helping your family. This is about helping your friends. This is not about proving the people wrong that didn't believe in you. It's about proving the people right that did believe in you. You got to make this happen. Let's do it together. Okay, guys? So just know I believe in all of you. You are successful. You are a leader. You are powerful. And you are a chairman. Okay, so let's get it, guys. I hope you gained some value from this call. We're going to do this exact same call on Thursday, next week, 8 o'clock. Lots of bolts and screws are going to be dropped on that one. We're going to have 6 guests on it, and they're going to rip 10 minutes each of stuff that's helped them dominate this business, guys. So go absolutely hard. Your team goes to the beat of your drum. If your drum is low, if you're not energetic, if you're not posting in your chat every day, if you're not ripping it, they're not going to be doing it either, guys. Let's lead by example. Reach out if you need any help at all, and I'm there to help you. All right, guys, have an awesome night. Let's get it. It's chairman season. Let's go. Peace out.